Hello, I am Heather from Diamond H Customs, and I just wanted to make a quick video to help you with placement on our baby milestone, the one we're calling Victorian Style. I just want to make a quick video to help with putting your stats into the correct place in our file. So this video is for Adobe Illustrator. I've also done a video in Lightburn, but this one's for Adobe Illustrator. This is what I use to design all my files. So we're going to start here. I just opened a new file. And so what we're going to do, you can do this a couple different ways, but I'm going to go up here to File. I'm going to hit Place. And then for this video, I'm going to use the PM stats. So your files will look like this. It'll be Baby Milestone Victorian Final. Here will be your Adobe Illustrator file, your PDF, PNG just for reference, SVG, and then these are some samples that I have set up for this video. So we're going to go into SVG. And then AM stats, PM stats, and then this is the milestone, the one that has like weeks, month, years. So we don't need that right now, and I'm just going to work with PM stats. So I'm just going to double click on that, come in here to Illustrator. I'm just going to click one time, that way it keeps its size dimension, and then you'll notice it's all grouped together. So I'm going to ungroup it. I don't need this right now, so I can either move it out of the way, or for this video I'm just going to delete it. So now we have our baby stat signed, but we have all these boxes that we want to get our text in. And so I'm going to show you how I would suggest doing that, but to save time I've already formatted some of the stuff, so I'm going to flip over to this tab and you will see how it has all these dimensions. So first of all, I already have my text. I'm just using the same information that I used on the sign in our photos. So the Isabella I use the Hello Honey font. It's one that I use quite often. I really like it. It also has like glyphs with tails and stuff. So it's just one of my favorite, and it just looks so pretty. I like it. Then all these the stats information, I just made Times New Roman. Now, for this in Illustrator, once you have everything typed out that you want, you can do it one at a time. You can type them all out, and then do the next steps. It's just whatever your preference, but I just wanted for the time of the video to get them all typed up, show you the fonts that I used, and then I'm going to highlight all of them. And then over here on the right under Quick Actions is Create Outline. So I'm just going to click that, and then this one up here, I'm going to zoom in with Illustrator. You'll notice, see how these lines, when you select it, you can see these lines, and it'll look a little funny if you do that. So what you want to do, and you may already know this, but I just wanted to include this for those that don't. If you do a font where the letters are overlapping, you're going to want to go over here to Pathfinder, and this first one that says Click to Unite. You click that, and then it takes out all those overlapping lines, so it won't cut or it won't engrave double there. Because behind that, you know, if I ungrouped it, we got the A is going to engrave here, and then the S will also engrave here. So not really what we want it to do. So again, I'll just group it back, and then I'm going to Unite. So now that one's ready. Let me get everything back centered on the screen. And then now these are more like shapes. That's how it will be recognized. Now for the name, I'll go ahead and move that out. I did not make a text box here. I don't find that it's necessary, and it's also can be aggravating, I guess, because names just vary so much. So to get a text box correct, I mean, it's really up to your preference. So like on this one, I want to make Grace a lot smaller. So I'm going to select this top corner. Also, again, in Illustrator, you can do things multiple ways. But I'm just going to select this top left corner. I'm going to hold Shift. Holding Shift will keep the dimensions in the same ratio. So I'm going to size that down to more of what I want. Drag it over to where I think I want it. And then Isabel I want bigger. So let's, but I don't want it overlapping. So I'm going to move it up and over a little bit. So that looks great. All right, so now you will notice all this green text here. This is not in your file, but it is in your instructions, and it just helps to get the text to the right size for the text box. So we will just kind of quickly go through this. I don't want to keep you too long. Here we have, this is going to be my pounds. Now my pounds says 0.9 by 0.85, so I'm going to go up here to the right. Where my width and my height are, I'm just going to type in 0.9, 0.85. Now you will notice though that my ratio it has the line through it, meaning it's not going to stay in the same ratio as the original. If it was like that and I changed it, if it changes one, it changes both. So we're going to just make sure that has the X on it because we want to change the width and the height individually. All right, so now we have the pounds, the height and width that we want. I'm going to zoom in so you can see this. Now, pounds is going to go here. So we're going to select the text, hold Shift, select this box over here. Now, if I hit, I want them to align. So if I hit this align button now, it's just going to align them both in the middle. So I'm going to hit Control Z to undo what I just did. The order doesn't matter, but there's a step. If you double, okay, so select your text, select the box while holding Shift, and then take your hand off of Shift and select the box again. And you'll see that it gets darker. So let me do that one more time, kind of blown up. So select the text, hold Shift, select the box. That's how it looks like now. But with my finger now off the Shift key, I'm going to select the box again, and it goes to this blue. Now when I hit this align center, align, that was horizontal center, now align vertical center, it will bring the text over to this box. And that's exactly what we want. So now we are just going to repeat. So we will do the ounces is going to be 0.61. I'm typing it up here in my transform box for the width and the height. So my text is selected. I'm going to select, holding Shift, the ounces box. Select the ounces box again to get that dark blue line. Shift horizontal, Shift vertical, done. The length is going to be 1.755, 0.55. It's selected. Now inches go here, so I'm holding Shift. Select the text box where the inches go. Hit it again to get that darker or bolder blue line, I guess. Shift horizontal, Shift vertical, done. All right, time, 1 inch by 0.61. And then we're going to select, holding Shift. Our text is selected. Hold Shift, text box selected. Unhold Shift, select the text box again. Align horizontal, align vertical. The date, we're going to change to 2.85 by 0.45. It's selected. Hold Shift, select the text box, let off of Shift, select the text box again, horizontal and vertical centers. The day of the week will be 1.42 by 0.4. And then it goes up here, so it's selected, hold shift, select the text box, let go of shift, hit the text box again, horizontal center, vertical center. Now this one is a little different because I've got these two texts, but I want them to align center with each other, and I want to be able to, I want to be able to control the gap between them. So I typed them as two separate words, and then I'm going to kind of get them where I want them. I'm going to select them both. I'm going to come over here and use this align horizontal center, and that makes them align up together. Now I'm going to group. So I'm going to select them both. I dragged over them, right click, group. So now when I change the size, it'll change the size of them as a group. 1.42 for the width, 0.95 for the height. It's selected, and then I'm going to hit shift. This box here is where it goes, so I selected it while holding shift. Then I let off of shift, select it again, horizontal center, vertical center, and now it's done. Now I'm going to delete this because we don't need that, and then I'm going to blow up. Now when you take this to your laser, you're going to export it as a PDF, as an SVG. I've already saved it as to get ready for this video, just as an Illustrator file, and I renamed it. That way I'm not changing my original. You can do however you want. If you ever do change your original, you can go back to Etsy and re-download it. So you don't have to stress too much about that. Now that we're going to send this to our laser, we do not need these green boxes. So either you can take them out now by just select the text outline box, delete, like that, with all of them, or I'll just put them back. I'm going to save as, and then I'm going to select SVG. That's what I always use. If you like PDF, you can select that right here. I'm going to do SVG. I'm going to select use artboard, and then I'm going to hit save. All right, and then I'm going to hit OK. This is all my setups on my SVG options if you want to look at that real quick, but I'm going to hit OK. Now I use X tool. So when I open my X tool, I'm going to show you how you can get rid of those green boxes. Now this is set up for the F1. It's my inside computer, so it doesn't even know about my P2, but it works all the same. So I'm going to click on the image box. I'm going to bring in this file we just made, and then down here at the bottom you have your red, your blue, your black, and then this kind of cyan is what it's calling it. The cyan we do not want the laser to do anything with, so we're going to click that cyan. We're going to go up here to the right, and where it says output, we're just going to click that. So now when we send it to the laser, you can see that the blue text boxes are ignored. I would set the red is going to be cut, and then I would put in my settings for what I would want my powers and speed to be for cut. The blue is going to be score. The black is going to be engrave. So on the X tool you can see this, but what I wanted to show you was this blue, the text boxes, they're ignored. So that is how you fill this out and get it ready for whatever baby you want to fill in. Thank you for buying our files. Thank you for watching this video. If you ever have any questions about our files, we love to help. Just reach out to us. If you have a problem or a suggestion or just a question, just reach out to us and we will be there. and I hope you have a great day. Thank you. Bye.